We just got dropped off in the middle of the wilderness with only katanas, and now we have to find our way back to civilization.
That was our only way out. Do we have bug spray?
We will have to survive by finding food, building shelter, and somehow, me, Kelly, and our cameraman have to find our way home.
We're actually just lost in a forest. We had no plan. Where do we go?
I have no idea where to go, but this forest is known to have wild boars, black panthers, endless snakes, disease-carrying bugs, alligators, but most terrifying, this area is known to have some of the most unfriendly, unidentified creatures in America. And so many people have seen them already, it's more fact than legend.
Even I personally have seen something called the Alabama white thing, an 8-foot tall, Bigfoot-like creature. I've never heard of it until I saw it, and it turns out other people have also seen it too.
I read Reddit stories. It's like a guy who lives in a cabin out in the nature, right? He's out in the pitch black forest with a flashlight. Hundreds of eyes. Imagine just glowing eyes in every direction.
Yeah, I don't want to imagine that actually.
Our only reference is this very bad map that our pilot gave us. But our first goal has to be setting up camp by the river. We gotta find the ideal location to see if this forest has anything that can help us or find what dangers lie in this wilderness. But for now, let's find this river before we die.
Surely that's not the river that was on the map, but it could lead us to the main river.
Do we need to cross it? That looks crossable over there.
We only have the clothes that are on our backs, so you cannot afford to get wet this early, dude.
You are wearing socks and sandals.
I could just take the socks off and walk through. Cameraman. Oh yeah!
Oh, there's fishies!
Oh, are there?
Dude, I gotta catch one of those for dinner.
No way they're big fish.
I was just doing that foreshadowing. Later, I'm gonna catch a stinner! Maybe I'm one of the unidentified creatures.
There are definitely lots of bugs. Like every time I look at these sticks on the ground, I just think, yeah, that could be a snake.
I actually feel like gators live inside.
This is the gator zone for sure, dude.
This looks like something my mom would plant in her garden. You think I could eat it?
We can pull it up and see what's at the base.
This is Jesse, our cameraman, who also happens to be a wild food expert.
As soon as Kelly can dig up these bulbs, I'm gonna tell them all what they can or maybe cannot do with them.
I definitely just sliced a worm. Infinite food source. You cut a worm, grows a new one.
The worm dupe glitch. Oh, maybe if we like pull up.
I've guaranteed wasted more calories than all of that.
Visual on the bulb. Hey!
Oh, dude, those look scrumptious.
Except we got a problem.
Try to eat it?
This looks like onion. Hold on, let's cut into it. What did Shrek say? What do onions have?
Layers.
What do we have? It's got layers.
It has layers.
It's got layers.
Wait, is this an onion?
Smell it. Last test. Smell like an onion?
That ain't no onion.
If we were to eat these, we would be taking an emergency trip to the hospital to get out of here. Also, we'd all be throwing up.
You're telling me you know where a hospital is out here? Where? Right there?
Yeah, it might be. This is one of the many examples of situations where we have a plant that looks like another plant that we might think is edible, but actually one of them is dangerous, poisonous, sometimes even deadly. But if we can't find our way back to civilization, we're not gonna make it whether we have food or not. So let's keep going.
Whoa, bamboo! I heard bamboo forest and I was expecting like, it's a good tatami mat though. One won't hurt. You see a stick, I see a fishing pole.
We're going this way. The scariest part of this entire thing for me is just walking through that because you can't see anything. You're just blindly stepping on animals. I guarantee it. Okay, I see blue. No way that's actually the river.
Are you blind?
Oh no, I see it now.
I thought some blue flowers were water. That smells so good.
They are actually edible.
Bitter aftertaste.
Putting something in my mouth made me more hungry.
Luckily, there are a few plants out here that will give us a little bit more of some nice caloric nourishment.
River!
Whoa!
Speaking of nourishment, you got 3 fishing rods. I expect a good thing.
We just found the river and it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
This massive river we had been searching for is the key to us not only finding food, but finding our way home.
This 65-mile river discharges 9 tons of water per second and is full of nutritious fish that we need to survive. It's filled with bass, catfish, snakeheads, prehistoric sturgeon, and even alligator gar with razor-sharp teeth, and they will bite you. I mean, we could thrive by fishing here. Wait, that's a bald eagle!
Like, dude's the size of my torso.
But this beautiful bird is probably the least dangerous thing in this forest because there have been spottings of wolves, wild boar, poisonous snakes, deadly bugs, and coyotes. But wait, we don't even know what's in our backpacks. Let's see what we have to protect us from these terrifying creatures.
I have a katana, a wakizashi, my box, a jug of water.
Can I actually drink some of that?
Get your own water.
I actually think I left my water in the helicopter. You want me to die and then you gotta drag me back?
An orange. I'm eating this right now. What's your bag got in it?
My bag has spicy candy. You want spicy candy?
I'll take some spicy candy.
Here you go. Our map, miniature gold sword. That's it.
This section looks like it is missing. I'm guessing that's where civilization is. We have to find that island as soon as possible and set up camp, because if we don't have a campsite by sundown, we are going to be in a world of trouble.
In our bags, there's no fire equipment. If I catch a fish, we're gonna have to cook it somehow.
That's another danger of the forest, is letting this man make fire when all of this could just be set ablaze.
What'd you say about me?
This is the point, similar to in our Minecraft world, when Kelly and I argue for about an hour and a half on where our base should be.
No way.
What did Kelly
Get
find?
over here. I might have just found dinner. This can't be real.
What did you find?
There's a 50% chance it's too mature for dinner, but we will find out.
What?
An egg. Look how big it is. Is there a way to like see if it's alive? This is huge. A duck said.
I have never, ever come across this before everywhere that I've been to.
This egg is huge. It's either a goose egg or an unidentified creature egg.
They abandoned it.
Okay, it kind of smells disgusting.
I mean, it just was in a goose.
Big chance this is a fetus and not food.
Didn't they eat those on Good Mythical Morning?
I'm not eating no fetus. I'm assuming it hasn't been fertilized since it was just sitting there doing nothing.
Oh, throwback, Four Loko. You guys don't know what Four Loko is?
No.
Oh my God. When I was of legal drinking age, those were like a big thing, but then they got banned because it was basically like a ton of alcohol, a ton of caffeine. I think people legit died from those.
We might legit die from this egg.
Ooh, this is
That looks like it could be a shelter.
Now that we have our site, there are 4 things that need to be done before the sun goes down. Finish the shelter, make fire, catch fish, and go foraging for dinner.
If we don't have fire, we really can't do anything. We can't cook our fish, so why catch fish if we can't cook it?
And the sun is going down, so you gotta get your fire done quick.
I need a piece of wood.
We have no fire building equipment whatsoever.
So I have 3 different ways we could maybe make fire. 2 involve just wood, and then 1 involves flint and steel, and I have none of those items. So hopefully there's flint in here. That looks like a dry piece of wood. This might work. It's pretty lightweight, it's soft, it's just covered in dirt. Got my steak. This is going quick. That's a big ant. Look at him. Oh, that's ready to be burned. Listen to that. This is more flammable than gasoline. Flatten this out a little bit. This right here is the stick that will maybe make fire. I'll make a little channel right here. That worked pretty good. Nature drill bit. Roast me, survival experts. We're just gonna go for it. My stick broke. Oh, I smell smoke. Oh my gosh, that was hot. That was actually really hot. Let's see what happens.
Okay, I'm collecting sticks that aren't hot for my shelter because I definitely want protection from all of the animals that are in this forest. Some poor beaver's Airbnb is getting absolutely ransacked. Kelly and I also need a verbo. Something has to be done. I just noticed a deadly problem with this shelter. This tree is not attached to the ground. It's actually just a stick that's balanced here. If it falls, it's going to crush our heads. We're just gonna go with it and hopefully it doesn't fall. But that is a little sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. Yay! Heck yeah. Oh, there's a million spiders on it. There we go. The forecast says it's supposed to start raining tomorrow. The clouds have already come in. I'm gonna assume that it's gonna rain on us. So hopefully Kelly gets that fire going.
Method 1 is not working, not getting any smoke. I can smell it, but I can't see it. So we're gonna try another technique, and I'm gonna use this sagio. Now we have an essential survival tool. Got my rope and the stick. See if this works.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This one's gonna have to get cut again. That's not gonna be fun. I have the perfect tool for the job. Oh yeah, that worked way too good. Look how clean these cuts are.
What kind of knot we got going on here?
I use it for fishing. It's the only knot that I know. This will start our fire. Let's see what we can do. I think it's too stiff. Might be the wrong type of string.
I think it definitely is.
I could use my shoelace.
Can I try real quick?
Yeah, using your hands would be better than this. So I could try my shoelaces, but we're gonna try flint and steel instead. Hopefully we can have fire, because that's our last resort. Try this. My man had some steel this whole time. Flint is like naturally sharp. This is kind of smooth, but not sharp, but let's try it anyways. I literally just found this on the ground and it sparked. Look at that, you see it? Let's see if we can get a better one. That's not very good. Dang it, I shouldn't have thrown that first rock down. Now I can't get anything else to spark. Fine, I guarantee I could find one. It's definitely sparking. Oh, this is making a ton of sparks. We have flint and steel. That's awesome. Perfect.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've never done this, and it's been like an hour. Why is this not working? I'm about to get arthritis.
Oh, it's on fire. It's not turning into a flame. It's just making smoke. Come on.
Keep going, keep going.
Oh, we got a flame. We got a flame. I literally had a flame. It went out. I'm just gonna kick rocks.
All great success comes from repeated failure.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? That is the most fun I've had this trip. Little stick right there. Surgical precision. I'm getting flashbacks to the spider Airbnb that I picked up. I've started on the first like 2 feet and now we just gotta get all the way to the top.
We're about to pass out. We're losing it. Oh my gosh, we got it. Oh, we gotta feed it. That sucks. This took actually 3 hours. Please stay lit. There's so much smoke in my eyes. I'm actually crying.
We made 5. Flint and steel, like Minecraft. Hopefully that stays long enough for me to go catch a fish with no fishing line or hooks. Okay, so I can see line hanging off of that little stick out there. Hopefully it's long enough and has a hook or some type of thing that will catch fish on the end of it. The dog's out. This is probably not gonna be in the video. Let's see how cold it is. Oh, I'm really out here and there are alligators in these waters. And snapping turtles, brain-eating parasites out here. Ow! I slipped. Oh, it's getting deep. It is incredibly tangled. Dude, this has a tiny fly on it with a hook. It might work. I bet it'll work. Now I have to get back. My top speed without shoes on these rocks is -1. It really hurts. That's a long fishing pole. I'm gonna cut the tip off. If we catch a big one, you know, don't want it to snap.
This entire zone of green is going bye-bye. I can actually feel some raindrops, and if I don't get shelter done now, all of our stuff is getting wet, and I do not want to sleep in wet clothes.
More leaves.
5-star Airbnb right here.
Hopefully this stays on, and I go fling this thing back and forth until I catch a fish. So we're gonna go to a different location where the water's not moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour. This right here is prime fish water. I think I could actually catch him. There was legitimately a big fish. Fish see food, fish eat food. Me see fish, me catch fish, me eat fish.
If Kelly can't catch fish, our only food will be plants. If you know where to look, you can actually find things to eat, but there are also lots of poisonous and even deadly lookalikes that could put us in the hospital that we have to avoid. But I have 3 nutritious plants that we need to get in order to survive, and one of them is extremely difficult to find, so hopefully we can spot it. See, we can grab some of these right here that are nice and tender. These are gonna be delicious.
Okay, that's 1 down, 2 more to go.
Field garlic right here. They have these hollow leaves. Maybe the bulbs will be bigger on these ones too. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, I see some. There's a school. Oh my gosh, I got... We were so close. Maybe we're just gonna have to eat Jesse's leaves. Have salad. I'm not giving up. I'm gonna try again. We're just gonna have to get his cousin.
So this plant is called crow's poison.
Wait, poison?
But we can eat it. This is another one that has a little bulb. This little guy right there. This is crow's poison. We're gonna eat it.
Poison?
Crow's poison. Not humans poison. We're looking for like nice dense clusters of these flowers right here like this. Dude, this one might be a little bit more difficult to dig for. I'm gonna have to go down. Hopefully I got it with that. All of these roads lead to, there it is, a little baby fairy potato. These are all the things that I wanted to find, so let's go ahead and bring them back to camp.
Anytime now, I'm gonna hear Kelly say, "I got a fish," and it's gonna be awesome.
Who's looking at it? Oh! No, 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 no. I caught a fish. Look at that. He's pretty. What should we name him? We can't name him, we're gonna eat him. I don't wanna eat him. At this point, our cameraman explained that we just unlocked our locked item and we can throw our fish back. I officially named this guy Stinger, and Stinger lives to see another day. Goodbye, Stinger. It's got fish in it! I just went fishing for no reason, and you had this in your bag the whole time.
I prefer to look at it, you know, like you earned it.
That's how it works. Survival. Now we have dinner and I'm happy. That smells so good. That didn't fall in the rocks. So that's gonna work flawless.
Yeah.
Now we should add our greens.
After abusing this all day, still cutting sharp.
Oh, yeah, let's let that cook a little longer.
That's taking forever. I'm gonna go over here and spoil my dinner just a little bit. Well, it's not bad.
I wanna try. We could have used that to season. I think the salmon's done. Are we gonna make your leaves?
I'm stinging myself doing this because it's got all these needles on it that will sting the crap out of you if you brush on them. But you can eat them after we boil them. We're just looking for that color to darken.
And I'm gonna put the fish on the warming rack over here. Considering we don't have utensils, it's not bad. Get some salmon, wrap it up.
That's actually good.
It's yummy. Lots of strange, crunchy artifacts in mine.
You know, I was honestly surprised that you guys ate it before I did.
Yeah?
Because those are actually both poisonous.
This piece didn't fall on the ground. Do you want that? I'm sorry.
Get reverse prank.
The salmon's good, dude. I've got a little bit of onion and salmon and mud. Hey, you can't get that at a restaurant. Yours is like sashimi.
Oh, look at that. I mean, made in nature by nature. We're gonna attract all the bears and coyotes and chupacabras and unidentified creatures. They're gonna say, salmon? And they're just gonna direct deposit into our tent.
Right there. I'm gonna give you a tour because I'm proud of what I built. Grand entrance into the hut. This is the sleeping quarters. It's still tall enough for me to stand up in because, well, there's no roof. This is my mattress, and then this is my pillow. Fold it in half. I think I could fall asleep like this.
So we just noticed there are red flashing lights over here.
Like those towers.
Yeah.
That's our objective for tomorrow morning. Go that direction until we find some sort of sign of civilization. I just marked my territory from them coyotes.
Yeah, they ain't coming here.
Get footage of Kelly thinks.
Witness it. Ready?
That's actually such impressive distance.
What's your distance, huh? The Alabama White thing watching me as I do this.
Alabama White thing will definitely not mess with you anymore.
I'm gonna hit him with the huzzah. Lay down on my cardboard box. I know you heard that crunch sound. I love that my feet are hanging out. The goblin's gonna grab me by my feet and just get swiped out of here.
Kelly, you ready to install a door and go to sleep?
It'll keep the beaver
The
out.
beaver something to eat before he eats us.
Appetizer.
That ain't stopping nothing.
We tried.
Wait, where are you gonna sleep?
Oh, I got my tent set up.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Monster spider. Full-size wolf spider right here. That's what it looks like.
Bro, if I wake up and there's a snake in here.
Oh my, that would be terrifying. Where's my wakizashi?
We'll do this again only when we hit 20 million subscribers. Until then, this is the last survival video you get.
I got my cardboard box. I almost put myself in.
So we fell asleep for a few hours and we woke up to some strange sounds outside our shelter.
There it is again.
Yeah, this is actually terrifying.
We're gonna go see what that sound was.
Is it just bugs?
Are you rolling?
Yeah.
Just in case we die. Oh, that was a bug.
Wait, what's a cross? What is that?
Oh, wait, point the thing at him.
Is it two of them or just one? How does he not care about our light?
It was just a beaver, so we're gonna go back to our beautiful tent. We did successfully sleep, which is kind of impressive.
Guys, listen, there's a storm that's on the way. We have to go.
As we go down the river until we find a path or something.
I'll hold the door for you.
As we walked away from camp, we had a chance to enjoy the beautiful wilderness that we were trying to escape. The longer we were here, the more we were able to slow down, embrace the quiet, and notice all the details in the plants and beautiful sounds of animals that call this wilderness home just as we had. I think we should all go out and enjoy this beautiful planet that we call home just a little more. And all you need to bring is a katana. And you know, I think we are all gonna miss this place. Psych! Let's go!
Okay, that looks like a school. We need to leave the civilization. I'm late.
Thanks for coming on this journey with us. And if you liked this video, I'm sure you'll love this one, so I highly recommend you check it out.